Today we are just sitting down playing with makeup friends, my absolute favorite thing to do, my favorite thing to film. We're actually going to play with the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette. I already have a review of the Gemini 2 palette from Melt Cosmetics up on my channel, but I wanted to have a play with this one today because I love green and mustard eyeshadow so much, so I thought, let's do it. Anyway, hopefully this sounds interesting. It's just going to be a good old-fashioned makeup video, you guys. And let's do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. Look at my coffee cup. That's a coffee cup. This is actually decaf though, because I have put myself on a 1 cup of coffee, like caffeine coffee, per day limit now because my anxiety was getting too out of control and I was like, the coffee's not helping, babe. So this is decaf, but I'm pretending it's not. Going to take my Rare Beauty eye primer and prime the lids, because to not prime is a crime. Alrighty, Gemini 2, just Gemini 1. I keep trying to say Gemini 2 because Gemini 2 was the first one that I've tried from this brand. Now it looks like I've tried it before because I have actually swatched it a heap for like reels and videos and stuff. So that's why, but I have not actually put it on the lids. What brush will we take first? Let's take this one. This is an R104. I'm just gonna dip into Luna, which is a lovely skin tone type matte. Just popping it through the crease using the swirling motion. If you have hooded eyes, I love a swirling motion like so, because it really will just create that faux crease and do all the blending. Well, I suppose if you don't even need to have hooded eyes. You could just have an eye and need to blend it out. Fun facts, if you see like through my speed throughs when I just like kind of speed through with no sound and I'm chatting away, it's because I'm just either chatting away about absolutely like just gibberish or something that's so completely irrelevant that nobody cares basically. And then I speed through them because otherwise the video would be a million years long, which they already are a million years long. Now I can't, oh my gosh, this shade is called Lorelai, which is so apt for my Gilmore Girls cup. That's brilliant. I did not even plan that. Anyway, I'm obviously dipping into Lorelai now. This is a Refa number 15. I will say the mattes from Melt, you do need to be mindful because they're really pigmented, so you really just want to start small and build because you'll rue the day. You'll rue the day. They're very easily blended though. They're a lovely matte formula, I will say. Just tapping this onto the outer corner and also the inner corner here. I feel like this is giving very fall vibes. Although technically it is fall here in Australia, so there you go. Picking up Refa number 14, I'm going to go into, let's try Leo. This one right here. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. We're just tapping this onto the outer corner. I probably should have started with this shadow, but I really didn't know where I was going with this look. And then I'll just squiggle this into the outer corner here too, and through the crease. And tap it on the inner corner. Now I'm gonna pick up my Milk Primer and just gonna pop this just in the center. We're just gonna do a bit of a halo eye. Naturally, I'm gonna dip into goals. I'm just gonna tap it on with my finger. Just taking a small amount at a time because of that. It does have a lot of like flake fallout type feel. It's pretty though. Look at that green. Ooh. I'm just going back into Leo with my Refa 14 and I'll just like marry the metallic and the matte together here. We're gonna leave the eyes here for now and we're gonna move on to base. Now I've already put primer on because I am currently filming my Rose Inc vs Chanel like tinted serum battle video, which will already be up on the channel, so check it out. I'll try and remember to link it down below, but if not, it's up on the channel. So I've already put those primers on, but I am just gonna put a little bit of this Myricks balm primer on, just through the T-zone, because I do just want to kind of mattify and smooth just through here ever so slightly, which I do every day regardless of what primer I'm wearing. For foundation, I'm actually really excited to try this particular one. It is the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie foundation. Not a new foundation in any way, shape or form, but very, very new to me. In fact, this is a first impressions. I haven't even tried this. I have the shade LN6, and I have a feeling, even though this is a neutral undertone, from when I've swatched this, it just looks like it's going to be very yellow. So it doesn't look super neutral. And actually, before I put this on, I am gonna put my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector on first. Let's try the Love Your Selfie foundation. Now, the thing I do like about this is it has, because I think it's supposed to be, well, it says 4-in-1, right? So it's supposed to be like a concealer and a foundation, and it has like this little thing as well as a pump, which I think is quite cool. I'm just gonna pump some out on the back of my little palette here. I'll try with a sponge. Let's see how we go. I am nervous about how yellow this is gonna look. But I know Raw Beauty Christy loves this foundation, so let's see. It's very, very full coverage. You can already tell that off the bat. I will kind of put this up close underneath my under eyes because it does say it is a concealer as well, so let's see how it goes. So I've just got one half of my face done and one half of my face not done, and I think this is actually looking pretty nice. It's quite smoothing. And it is very full coverage. I do think this is probably more of a matte finish. I don't actually know what kind of finish. Does it say on the bottle? I don't know what kind of finish this actually has, but I would say natural to matte. It's looking nice. I like it so far. I actually think it's not too bad of a shade. It's probably ever so slightly too yellow, but it's not actually as bad as I thought it was gonna be, so let's go. For concealer today, we're gonna use the Item Beauty concealer. This is called the Air Hug concealer in the shade 110. I'm trying this thanks to Kaki Loves Beauty. I'm just obsessed with her at the moment, and she really likes it. So if Kaki has it, I need to have it. I'm just like gonna actually let that sit for a minute. And then while that is sitting, I'm gonna do my cream contour. So I'm just gonna go into this shade right here in the RCMA palette. This is the VK11 RCMA palette. I'm just gonna pick some up on my brush and just really lightly contour. All right, let's tap out this concealer, shall we? I actually don't mind this concealer at all. I don't think it's my holy grail, but I really don't mind it. I do kind of reach for it a bit. Again, still in that proper testing phase, but I do like it, and I can see why Kaki Loves Beauty likes it so much. And I think if you don't have such difficult under eyes like I do, you'll really enjoy this, especially if you have drier under eyes. I think you'll really enjoy this, but you know, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's not the worst concealer I've tried, that's for sure. For setting powder, I'm going to take a combination of my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Powder, Airbrush Flawless, just on my Sigma F35. I'll just set my under eyes with this. And I'll just switch to my powder puff for my T-zone. Honestly, first impressions of this foundation, you guys, is it really looks lovely. It's really smoothed my skin. Into it. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to take some of my Saie Airset setting powder. Just be mindful, if you're paler than me, don't even bother getting this. It's not translucent, you guys. It is quite dark. So I think if you're any paler than me, I think it would darken your skin so much. I'm actually just taking this on a e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just going to lightly set the rest of my face. I've been liking doing this lately where my T-zone still gets really oily, but just keeping the rest of my face a bit softer set. Going into my Delium Tools 777 shader brush, let's finish up these eyes. I'm gonna go into Lorelai, and we will run her underneath the lower lash line. And then I'm just going to pick up a small amount of Leo and we will just pop that on the outer portion as well. I don't really like any of these shades for inner corner highlights, so I will wait until I do my actual face highlighter for that. I'm just going to put my Charlotte Black eyeliner on my top waterline, and I'm going to put the Melt Cosmetics Olive eyeliner on the bottom waterline. And then I will put my Huda Legit Lashes mascara on, and then we'll come back and we're going to finish up the rest of the base. So 2 seconds. Eyes are finished, and I just quickly did my brows as well. Let's bronze up this face because I need some bronzing. I'm taking the Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer. This is the bronzing powder in shade 1, Light Warm. And I'm just going to take this on my Refa number 22. Yes, my Refa number 22. And I'm just going to pick some of this up and give myself some colour. I do have to admit, I'm liking the way that this is all looking so far. This is a great bronzer too if you're someone that doesn't want one that's gonna make you look like go too overboard like I do most days, because it is a very like soft wash of color almost. It's really quite hard to like pick up too much product and go overboard with this bronzer. I've been enjoying it. I'm gonna take the MCO highlight wand in Champagne. I didn't pick up any highlighters. I don't think I picked up, I picked up one powder highlight, the Tom Ford one. I'm just gonna take it on my sponge when I was away, but other than that I didn't pick any others up. I didn't see any that I wanted to, I guess. And I'm not even going to use a powder highlight. Who am I? Now this blush I'm very excited to try. This is the Item Beauty Cream Blush. So it's verified. And I wouldn't call this a cream blush at all. It's more like a powder blush, but it's more like a cream to powder than it is a cream. It's definitely not a straight powder and it's not a straight cream. It's kind of like a hybrid. So I'm going to take my Refa number 5 and I'll pick some of its verified up and we'll see how this applies. Oh yeah, lovely. You would find it hard to go like heavy-handed with this product. It's quite, again, a subtle wash of color, which I personally prefer. That's quite pretty. Almost like your cheeks are flushed, but it's really like not a specific color at all. It's just they're flushed very naturally, at least for my skin tone. I really like this shade. This is a beautiful blush and it is very smoothing on the skin. Very smoothing on the skin. Can you see that? Like how poreless that looks? Ooh, very pretty. Okay, Item Beauty. We just have lips to go and setting spray. So I'm just gonna use my Benefit Professional. Before we do lips, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix powder in NW20. I'm just going to take a little bit on my powder puff and just press this into the eye here. And I just find that this kind of adds that last bit of brightness and takes away that last little bit of darkness that my under eyes have. To me, it makes such a difference. And then I just think we have to go Lisa Eldridge Fawn today. I just think this screams this whole look and top and everything. So this is Fawn Lip Liner. And then this is Fawn, the True Velvet Lipstick. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let's zoom you guys back and we'll wrap this up. And this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? Definitely fall vibes, which it's fall in Australia, so it's very fitting for where I live. But I really like it. I think that the Melt Gemini palette really performed a lot better, or at least I liked it a lot better than the Gemini 2 palette. Potentially that though could be that I just really actually prefer this color story more. I will get a lot more use out of this one than the Gemini 2, which I actually happen to have right here, so there you go. But I don't know, I just found overall this was a more pleasant experience. Not that the Gemini 2 wasn't, but overall I did prefer and have a lot more fun playing with Gemini 1. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. Which one do you prefer if you have them both out of interest? And yeah, I really do like the way that the rest of these products are performing, especially that foundation. Really, I'm impressed so far. So that's exciting. I love the blush. really beautiful. The concealer is not bad, not my all-time favorite, but also definitely higher up on the list than a lot of others in my collection. And yeah, just overall I had a really nice time playing with my products today, which is the name of the game. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of the look? Is it something that you would wear? I'd love to know. And other than that, if you are watching till this point, you are an absolute legend. Truly thank you so much. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It truly helps my channel out a lot. And I hope that you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.